Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Carmella, and today we are doing another low-income bi-weekly paycheck budget. If you want to check out the one I did a couple weeks ago, well, basically 2 weeks ago, I'll have that linked in one of the cards above as well as in the description below if you want to see my very first budget ever of all time. And this is my second one for my second and last check in the month of December. I expect to have a decent amount of money left over from this check, just because I don't have a lot of I don't have any credit card payments due between now and the next time I get paid. So I'll just have my car payment, and I'm going to pay a little bit extra towards stuff like my phone bill and car insurance, stuff like that, that aren't credit card debt, but they're larger bills. And for me, splitting my larger bills in half like that, it's just kind of like an easier way to do it, and it's not as painful when you have to pay that $150 bill or the $50 bill or whatever, especially when you are working with a low income. So the paycheck date is going to be December 20th. And if you're new here, this is just a worksheet that I made in Microsoft Word, just because I'm weird and I like stuff like this. So I am going to be putting them up for download for you guys, for free, but I just haven't gotten around to it, to creating one for each month. So, but that is definitely something I'm working on. My goal for this paycheck, since like I said, I do think I'm going to have a decent amount of money left over, is going to be to put $150 towards my Capital One card, since that is, after my Victoria's Secret card, is my highest interest debt, and I'm using the avalanche method to pay off my debt. So that card I think is almost 25% APR, which is crazy. So I'm trying to work on that first. Since I made my payment to pay off my Victoria's Secret card, it hasn't gone all the way through yet, but obviously it will. So I'm just waiting for that, and then I'm going to close out my budget from last week, and I'll do that in a video to see how it turned out, because some stuff did pop up, some mistakes were made, or some things weren't calculated for, but I'll go over that when all the dust has settled and everything is cleared. So I'm going to put $150 towards my Capital One. And I'm sorry if I have the sniffles. I have allergies, so it's kind of a problem. Okay, so my paycheck from my job should be $804. I was going to say $800.04, but it's $804. Okay, so to save time, I went ahead and wrote in everything that I'm budgeting for out of this paycheck. I don't have any credit cards due between now and the next time I get paid, so I'm only going to be making a payment on my car, just because every single time I get paid, I try to make a payment on it, because I have this deep in my gut fear of going outside and my car is getting repoed. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but ever since I got a car with a car payment, I just feel so much anxiety about just going outside and, like I said, a tow truck being out there and taking my car from me. So I try to make sure that it's paid in advance. After this payment, I think it won't be due until April or something like that, but I just like that little extra leeway, because you never know, life happens, things can happen, especially when you're not working with a lot of money. So that is something I do. So that's normally due on the 12th every month, but that's not really relevant in this situation, but I'll just go ahead and put that in anyway. And I split $205 between checks, so I'm going to pay $102.50 with this paycheck that I got today on Friday, December the 20th. So my total debt payments is going to be $102.50. So from $804 that I'm getting paid, I'm going to take $102.50 for the car payment, And that would leave me with $701.50. So for rent, because I live with my mom, I pay her $80 a month, and I split that between 2 checks. So I'm going to budget out $40 for that. I'm going to stick with my budget of $50 for food. I just barely made it this last check, but I think I'm going to try it again and just maybe do a little bit better at meal planning and just see how it goes, because I really want that. I really want it to work out. So for gas, I'm actually going to budget more than I did my last check, because I ended up spending more than I originally budgeted, $50, and I ended up spending more than that. So this time I'm going to budget for $60 and then see how far that takes me. For car insurance, I'm going to go ahead and pay a little bit extra because, like I said, I have anxiety issues about my car. So I like to pay in advance on as many things as I possibly can because, like I said, you never know when it comes to cars. So for that, I'm going to pay $74.96. For my phone, I'm going to put away a little bit of money too, $25, which is a little more than half of what my phone bill is. And another reason why I'm doing this and kind of like basically stacking up a little bit extra money towards my bills is because next month I will be officially getting charged for health insurance. So that will be about $90 less each check. But I do have asthma, and just generally as a human being, it's good to go to the doctor, get your eyes checked, go to the dentist, you know, all that stuff. I need to get my wisdom teeth out, and medical bills can really stack up and they go on your credit. So I'm just going to try this out, and it's the adult right thing to do. So I do feel a little bit of stress about it, but it's the right thing to do, like I said. So a subscription I have coming out this month is going to be for my Adobe Cloud. That's how I use Adobe Photoshop and Lightroom for my photos, for my blogs. It's $21.39 a month. And I think about getting rid of it, but it's when I need it, I really need it. And it's super vital. And anything else worth using is going to cost anyway. So I'm just sticking with it for now, and we'll just see how things go because I really need Lightroom for my food blog to edit my photos and things like that. So we'll see about that, because I know most people are like, oh, you know, cut the subscriptions, but some of them like you just need. So we're gonna do some math really quick and add all this up. So I have like $40 for rent, $50 for food, $60 for gas, $74.96 for the car insurance, plus $25 for my phone bill, and $21.39. So that gives me $271.35. Now I'm going to subtract this $271 from the $701.50. And that leaves me with $430.15. That's nice. That's a nice little number. And it's crazy because some of the videos of budgeters I watch on YouTube, like, this is nothing. Like, they make so much more money than me, but they have student loans too. So I don't know. It's kind of a give and take there. Okay. So for car maintenance, I'm going to throw a little bit extra in the bucket than I did last month. Last check I did $25. This time I'm going to do $35. I'm going to set a little bit of money aside for Christmas. I'm going to do $50 for that, just for like Secret Santa, potluck, just anything Christmas related, wrapping paper, because I already did a lot of my Christmas shopping, but I do still have a couple more things, so I'm going to budget $50 for that. And I'm going to do $40 for fun this time. Honestly, New Year's Eve is coming, so I might take a little bit more for fun, just being real. But I'm going to start out with 40 for that and budget 25 for clothing because I know I'm going to need new work shoes soon and they're about 50 bucks, but they're totally worth it. And I'll do $10 for beauty this check and $10 for fitness. And I probably won't spend any of that this check. At least I don't plan to, but it's good to put a little bit in the bank, so to speak. And by in the bank, I mean in my envelopes. So I have $35 plus $50 plus $40 plus 25 plus 10 and another 10. So I'm budgeting $170 towards my sinking funds, which is basically like miscellaneous stuff. That's not a bill. Now I will take 430, 15, because that's what we had over here, and subtract that 170. And it says I should have $260 left over. And I want to put $150 towards Capital One. So then that would more or less leave me with $100 extra, which is really crazy because every time I write stuff like this down, it's kind of like, geez, I really kind of think about how much money I like literally wasted in life. But yeah, we're not going to go on a tangent about that. This is going to be my budget for this check, and I will see you guys in the next video where I will be doing my cash envelope stuffing, which is like literally one of my favorite things in the world. I think I just like playing with money. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment if you're doing a budget this week, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Oh, you can see the sun. Is the sun shining over there? Bye, guys.